Love me some coffee. And let's get real. It's like my third cup. Woo! To make good coffee, you're gonna need good quality things to go with it, such as coffee, cream, whatever you like to do, okay? I do a very specific style of coffee where I mix a whole bunch of crap in there, butter, MCT oil, stevia, heavy cream, and this and that, blend it, make it frothy, it's great. To do that, one other thing you're gonna need is water. You need the coffee beans to get wet with water. Today we're gonna deal with the idea of water quality and the run-in that I had this week with our water quality experts, that being the city. Anyway, we have two places that we live. Jen and I live in New Mexico, in Roswell, okay, which is where the aliens are. If you haven't heard, Google that. We also bought a house here just recently in the Dallas area, kind of way north of Dallas. One thing we noticed when we first moved here is that it smells like an indoor swimming pool when you turn on the water. The chlorine levels have got to be through the roof. We need a 7-stage reverse osmosis filter system so we can make sure that our water tastes great and we don't have all that weird stuff in there, right? So we got that, I installed it, got it all set up, good to go, rock and roll, right? Well, during that time, I also bought a test meter, okay? And with this test meter, it actually tests it's a TDS meter, tests total dissolved solvents. It tests stuff in your water. We tested it at 505 parts per million, which technically by EPA standards, that means it's hazardous. Okay. We then turn around and test it after the filtration system, drop down to 28 parts per million. That's a huge gap, okay? This still doesn't make me feel good when I'm showering in it, I'm washing my clothes in it, we're washing our dishes in it. I call the city up and I'm like, hey, here's our issue. So they send somebody by, the guy comes up, knocks on the door, what seems to be the issue? I tell him. He goes, okay. Now, this is a very small town in a very rural area. We're talking 1,600 people that live here, okay? This is not a major metropolis that we're living in. And this guy's like, that for 20 years, that seems like an awful lot. I've never seen that before in my life. So, well, I'm telling you what it is. That's beside the point. What gets me is that the guy tells me that that seems kind of high, we can test it, but you know, sometimes that if you smell chlorine, that actually doesn't mean you have excess chlorine, that means you actually are low on your chlorine. What? So, you mean to tell me that if I smell something, there's less of the something that I'm smelling within whatever it is that I'm smelling it in? So if I have a gas leak in my house, and I smell more gas, I don't have a gas leak, I actually have less gas in my house. My house must be electric. I mean, I may not be the smartest man this side of the Mississippi, but if you have a skunk smell coming from under your porch, that does not mean you have less skunk. That means you have a skunk under your house and you must get rid of it. I mean, where is he coming from with that answer? Seriously? I smell chlorine so I have less of it in there? No. Anyway, that was my run-in with the water department recently. So I'll be making a paper trail now, so if I grow a third arm on the top of my forehead, we'll know where it came from. You know, check your water, drink it clean, enjoy your coffee. Stay awesome.